because of you. The way you've ruled, the way you've stealthily got in again. And this is where you've landed us once more, to the brink of destruction. The earth, it says, became void and waste. In the beginning, it was created perfect until you got here and you fucked it up. It's supposed to be a fucking angel of light. Yes, you were at first, but look what you've fucking done. You've turned this earth into a fucking wasteland. Once again. Watch this, Lucifer. This is how Father renews the earth. He turns it inside out. Inside out. Inside out. Inside out. Inside out. What was at the top, it was now at the bottom. And it's going to come through. And it'll come through, top to bottom, just like the magnet, the toroidal field, with a flat plane. A flat plane. It's got a flat plane, the earth has. And when Father created right at the beginning, the 12 signs, the zodiac signs, the earth at the centre, with all the stars, with the sun and the moon and the moving stars and the fixed stars in the zodiac, all working perfectly. Until you came here and fucked it up again. My father says this. You cannot stop the cycles of time. It will, from the centre point, the earth, turn inside out. It'll get pushed out. This will come like the tectonic planet, and the push, and you're going to see, and all what's coming up and spreading out is the new earth. The 1,000-year reign is already begun. Not only that, there's a 360-day year. The sun and the moon will correct. And they'll take out those 5 days and put it back to the way it was originally in the beginning, when Father created this wonderful dimension. Yeah? So do you see how it works now? From a centre point, from the North Pole. The North Pole's in the centre. That's why all magnets, no matter where you are on the sea, on the flat sea, will point to the centre like that, because it's a frequency. Yeah, it all works in this donut frequency effect, from a centre point to south that way. Just, you get what I'm saying? So Father's saying expect. Yeah, the banking system's fucked, and yes, really fucked up. It's his system, the money system, the digits and ones, is not Father's. This is not Father's. There'll always be injustice where there's digits and ones. There'll always be somebody who can gain more from someone else and someone else will lose. So Father wants us all to get real, and I have told you all, to bring in a fair system. A fair system. You're going to need what Father created. He didn't create digits and ones. Mankind is, it's their image. They create their own image. So whatever you see, that's their image that they're creating. Yeah, and these were attached to Lucifer. This is a message for all of them. That your days are now numbered. You're going to see great upheaval in the earth. Let me tell you this. You, Lucifer, you the cause of all the famines, the wars, the religious wars. You get involved in all the religions, the Jewish religion, the Christian religions, the Muslims, the Shindus, the Hindus, whatever. You're into the whole lot, and your spirit, you wish to contaminate them all, don't you? Yeah. That's what you're doing. Your spirit can enter into them and get them to do your work, because you can't do your own work. You've got to get someone else to do it now. You have no contact with my Father, and you're too proud to stop what you're doing. You will go to the end. You will be removed, Lucifer, and your hordes of demons with you. All of us. If you don't leave this earth, you will die. You will actually die. You'll have to go. Yeah, wherever you go. You see, you came here, you weren't prepared to make yourself vulnerable as a mighty one, as a great one. It takes great humility to allow Father to put our spirit in a human body. You know why? Because then we limit ourselves. We're now under limitations with this flesh. You wouldn't dare do that, would you? Not only that, when Father says, I've prepared a body for you through the genetic pool, the timing's now, I've prepared a body for you, let me. No, I'll lose all my power. I'll lose all my glory. That's why you could never, ever elevate from what you are. You think you are a light. You see, Father had a secret wrapped up in what he created in Adam and Eve. The Adam and Eve flesh, there is something within it that only by coming here and being prepared to be a human being will you gain this enlightenment. It can only be gained through coming here and leaving our glory and putting on flesh, because now we've got limitations. You weren't prepared to do that. No. Well, you know what happened to Yeshua. The transfiguration and what happened to the flesh. You see, there is something locked up and hidden in this flesh that one day our Father will unlock, and only those who have got the human body will receive this. It's brand new. That no one has experienced. But the 144,000, once they get through all of this, and then they are prepared, body, mind, soul and spirit, then they can take what Father wants to give. And I can't reveal right now what will happen to the human body, but those of the anointed, those of the 144,000, I can't even tell you when it will happen, when this transformation. We may go through the 1,000 years for quite some time before this, but it will happen. It happened to Yeshua. While he was in the flesh, something glorious happened. It wasn't a rupture. It was a transformation. Was he in heaven when this transformation happened? He brought it here. He was the embodiment of what Father put into him, and that he brought here. I was going to do some drawing, but you know what? In the beginning, you get what it says. Bara. Barashi. In the beginning, and I read from here, there was two earths. There was the perfect earth that Father created. It was there for quite some time before an inhabitant started living here. And Lucifer was given that privilege, and he fucked up, didn't he? And the earth became void and waste. And look at what happened after those days. Void and waste. And Father had to come back, spiritually speaking, and put things right. Then Adam and Eve came, and they were meant to replenish the earth and subdue it, put right what that fucker had fucked up on, Lucifer. But he was still kicking around. And he got in. Because he could wander about. On the earth. Had a word with Eve. Came as, it says a snake, but he was You know, people can be like snakes, can't they? Snake-like character. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because outside the Garden of Eden, there was animals. There was all sorts of things. And there was these, let's call them entities. But they weren't allowed in the Garden of Eden, but he was, because he was Lucifer. He had the authority left over of what he'd fucked up before. But he thought he could get back in again, didn't he? And why do you want to do it? To fuck up again? Because this is what you've done. You've got fucking wars all over the place. You've got the planet choking to death because of all the shit that you've done. Now Father's had to save the day. He's renewing it. He's pushing it. You're going to see your whole system, all your plans, all your crypto plans, what you think you're going to bring in, it's all going to fuck up. It's all fucked up anyway. And the only thing that'll survive, you better get on there. Get on the right side. Get on the right side, Lucifer. And your cronies. Yeah? I know you're all here now. You're all here. Yeah. All your cronies. You're fighting your wars, your cronies. You've influenced them to kill this fucker, and you've influenced that one to kill that fucker because of the 144,000. A big shock to you. They are real. They're here. They're here right now. They're ready. They're waiting for Father to move. And he is moving. You're going to see some massive moves in weather changes. And Father, when you created all those deserts, guess what? Guess what? Father has all the seeds of the Garden of Eden locked up, dried, ready for fertilization in all these deserts. And after he's done with you, lot, then he'll water this earth in abundance, the right places at the right time, after you's fuckers have been removed. That's what's going to happen. The earth is going to be transformed, and only those who are vibrating with Father, and let me say it, YHWH, Lucifer and your cronies, the day has arrived. I would hate to be in your position right now, because I fear Father as well. I love my Father, but I know what Father, when he disciplines, I have received his discipline. And it's always just and loving and does us good. But with you, is there any hope for you, Lucifer? And your cronies? I don't think you will ever change. Locked up for 1,000 years is the only thing for you. And then, let's say, the earth will be transformed. It will be beautified the way it was in the beginning. Bara. In the beginning, Barashit. So, please be encouraged. I was going to do some drawing, but I think I'll just leave it. And I hope you're alright, I hope everybody's alright. You see, I knew it wouldn't be very good for the children, you know what I mean? So, I knew the subject was going to be not very nice. Because it's addressed to the person, the entity, who started all this fucking shit off in the beginning. Yeah, he was a close angel of light. Very close. Until he fucked off from my father. And when you fucked off from my father, you fucked off from me. I knew what you were like before. I wish we were like that now. But no, you're not. You never will be. I don't think you'll ever change. Everyone's got free will. And all I can do is leave you to my Father's judgment. You cannot exist without my Father. He can cut off spirit. He is the life giver. If he does want to give us life, you may be in a temple, not a human temple, but you have a temple. You may look like human, but you're not. And because you're not, you don't qualify to be here, to rule. If you come through the line of David and come as in the human form, but you didn't want to do that, did you? No, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't humble yourself like that. Because you've got to humble yourself to come here. You've got to put up with pains. You've got to put up with all sorts of fucking things. You've got to even lose your fucking memory. But it comes back. We know who we are. But you thought, oh, too much of a risk that, too much of a risk that. No. Okay. So this was addressed to you. The original liar. The one called Devil, Satan, Lucifer, the enlightened one, is enlightened no more. You were dark. You were just a mirror. All you can do is reflect. You have no light within yourself. You can only reflect. That's all. Whereas the 144,000, they have the light within them, and they give out light. You have no light within you. All you can do is mirror. And you're mirroring right now, aren't you? You're trying to mirror. You've got your own 144,000 chosen ones, haven't you? You've got your own 12 apostles, haven't you? Yeah? You got your rapture ready shit. But you're coming as a king in place of the true king, pretending to be Yeshua, but you're not human. Therefore, you don't qualify. Get it? I hope that's plain enough for anyone to understand, Father. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for calling in. I do really appreciate that you've called in. I know this might be out of this world teaching. I know that a lot of people walk away when I say that, you know, some creationists believe that there's only 6,000 years of creation. Now, goes way back. You know, there's even Atlantis there. It's been found, so they say. And that was Lucifer, the cities of lights, and he fucked up, and he and all, and things, there's so much to be said about that. He fucked up. He's fucked up a number of times. He still keeps coming back. We're sick of him. It's time to stop coming back. You have to get off this fucking planet. You have to go. There's no place for you. If you stop it, if you try and, you're going to try and come as the Messiah, the Mashiach. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see if you dare. Let's see you appear in Jerusalem. Let me see you appear in Jerusalem. John Lucifer appear in Jerusalem. Yeah. And let's see what happens. The third temple. You know what the third temple is. It's not a literal building, is it? And you won't be sacrificing either poor little animals. Father said that's enough of that. Enough. No more sacrifices. Yeah, Father. The Father says, stand still. You, my beautiful brothers and sisters, it's for you this. The Father says, stand up, stand still, and see Father's power and glory on your behalf. Don't be freaked out when all this happens. Don't be scared. Father loves you and He's going to protect you. And this message of doom wasn't for you. It was for Lucifer and his hordes of angels, demons. Okay? It's not for you to get downhearted. This is really good news for you, because Father is renewing the earth. The age of Aquarius. It is a twist